conference collision. You don't see it too often, but it's Big 10 versus Big 12 battling for bragging rights. Welcome, folks, to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, home of the Iowa Hawkeyes. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a squad from the Big 10, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Hawkeyes will kick this deep to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense is on the field for the first time today. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Going absolutely nowhere, be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, second down and 15. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Bringing pressure. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the Cyclones will have to kick this away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And he takes it at the 40. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense comes out for their first possession today. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
Trying to find some room. It's Moulton. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Takes a deep shot on the move. Catch made down inside the 15. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Hawkeyes are looking to keep this drive going. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
And now they'll set up for the point after. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Green. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Becht. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's running out of time here. Looks like he's going to run it. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Iowa State. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And he knocks it right through.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On the toss play, runner moving left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
The Hawkeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 2nd down play. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. And time now to begin the 2nd quarter here in Kinnick Stadium. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Tailback takes the handoff again. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And the Hawkeyes will send the punt team onto the field. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
1st and 10 play coming up. To throw, it's Becht. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, They want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
The Cyclones will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31.
First and 10.
First play of the drive, they look to the right. Breaking free at midfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Moulton. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big...
There he goes. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The Hawkeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
And the Hawkeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught near the goal line. And he scores! Touchdown, Iowa! That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out in practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner choosing to field this one. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back to pass. It's Becht. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The completion makes it 2nd and short. The offense with some pre-snap motion. A play action, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Gets into space at the 50. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points Now you got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Second and long for this offense after the sack. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Close to the tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. And they've got him.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, these fan bases have been hyped, and with the Cy-Hawk Trophy up for grabs, who knows what the second half will give us. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Iowa and Iowa State plays out.
And the Cyclones will kick this away to begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here comes a handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. That's a design quarterback keeper. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. Powering through. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Looking to pass. It's Bett. With the catch, it's Hansen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. They stop him right at the 24.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. Sticking with the running game. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the Hawkeyes will line up to boot it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Becht. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Cyclones will bring their punt team on the field now. And it's taken right around the 35. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Moulton. Second down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. So, Kirk, Iowa has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. He hands it off from the gun. Got the first down and still motoring. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Hawkeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Gives it to the back. Runs through the defender.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards, and I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with a lead.
On the run, it's Moulton. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. He's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Picked off a crucial turnover. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Hand off to the right side. Oh, not much on that play, brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Looking to throw. It's bent.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The Cyclones will have to punt this one away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Just able to get it away. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Working clock with the ground game. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Snags the quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Quick spin on the run. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
To the air, it's Becht. Pass rush closing in. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, drops back, and he dumps it off to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. So down by multiple possessions here, the offense will try to convert here on 4th down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Up by 2 possessions here, they have a chance to put the game on ice right now. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Well, this is a football team that came in here with plenty of fuel. Obviously, the atmosphere charged up. They were inspired by that. Not expected to win. Maybe felt a little bit disrespected, and all of that showed.
Well, anytime you're a ranked team and you go on the road against an unranked team, that's always a challenge. We see it every week in college football, and this is a huge win, as you mentioned, Chris, for the unranked team. Going to be a long week for the losers. They're going to have to regroup and find out if they can come back the next week and see if they can win a game. But the party will be going for a long time tonight.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.